Rhonda, you really are the gift that just keeps on giving. You're like the entertaining version of herpes. So the elections are over, and you were quoted saying this. This is what you put on your Facebook page. Just because the elections are over does not mean that you still can't seat me in one of those at-large seats. Blah, 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 blah. Huh? Why are you still campaigning? Yes, that's exactly what it means. If they weren't going to come out and vote for you, what makes you think that they're going to just, like, come forward with a no-confidence vote now? And you also said, this is another really funny one, there was not more than double the votes cast for this election. Again, do not listen to their noise, get the truth. The truth is that this year, 2015, at-large number of votes cast for the at-large seat were 845. In 2013, apples to apples, the number of votes cast for the at-large seat were 316. I don't know what math you're using, but that's more than double. That's it's 500 plus votes. 500 more people came out and voted against you. And yeah, it had something to do with you. This isn't a wolf pack. Why can't you just see that this is not, like, there doesn't have to be some, like, central enemy here. You said, I will be getting the list of those who voted in Nevada on the 3rd. I am not about to submit to these corrupt, abusive, blah, 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 public servant, restore balance, blah, 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 fucking blah. Have a seat, Rhonda. I'm going to explain something to you really, really slowly here. People did not vote for you because you are batshit crazy, and they do not want you representing them. It really is that easy. That's the whole reason. It doesn't have to be like a central enemy. It's not. There isn't a wolf pack that has organized 800 people to come out and vote. Yeah, of course there's people that hate you in the community. They're called most of the community. It's so entertaining. But what is the purpose of sharing those names? Like, what are you going to do with that? You know, like, people leave the voting location with a little I voted sticker. All you're doing is saying, look, these are the people that voted. That's like saying, okay, this is the list of people that brought a present to my kid's birthday party. These are the people that did the right thing and brought a present. It's like, you can't, what makes you think that this is like some naughty list? This is people that came out and voted. And yes, historically speaking, local elections get, a lower turnout. But this time, more than double. I mean, undeniably more than double. And you got the fewest votes when more people were voting. You get the fewest votes in anything you've run for before. Like, to reasonable people, to people with a brain, they're like, oh, well, maybe they don't agree with me. Maybe there is something I'm doing wrong. But no, not Rhonda. But, it's not a shameful thing to vote. So, get the list. It doesn't say who they voted for, and it doesn't matter. Most people didn't vote for you. Like, are you really saying that everyone that voted that didn't vote for you should be outed as a bully? Is that where this is going? Like, nobody can legitimately disagree with you? I mean, talk about an ego. Like, you demonstrate with your own actions and your own words that you're a hypocrite, that you're a bully, you hate the community hates you, you know they hate you, you insult them, and then when they don't vote for you, you say that it's because there's this wolf pack. Well, no! It's because there's this community that disagrees with you. This is the same community. You go to any city, some places you might get 15 votes, but, you couldn't win an election anywhere in the country with the way you treat people. So to say that, You know, there's the wolf pack had a larger showing. You know, it's just so it's ludicrous. It really is ludicrous. Speaking of hypocrite, a couple of really funny things came to my attention recently. Let's take a look at a video from a couple of months ago. I believe it was earlier this year. Talking about, you know, you and Callie.
I got a couple things to say about Callie and I. The reason we're running for council seats this fall together, and accountability. And who wants to just sit here and stare at me on this video as I talk? So we'll just kind of look around my yard at the dogs going out to do their duty.
Oh look, Rhonda got something right. We'd rather watch your dog take a shit than watch you talk.
But when it comes to the city elections this fall, I'm running with Callie, and I'm very happy to have Callie running with me. I'll be running for the at-large seat, and Callie will be running for Ward 1, I believe it is. But we're not doing it so together we can have power. Power and authority, I think many of us have found out, can be very dangerous when they're not held accountable and when they have no fear of consequences. Callie and I want to support each other. Callie and I are two very different people. We have different views and opinions. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't agree, but one thing we've always been able to do is bounce ideas off each other and stop and think before we make our minds up. Well, maybe Callie was right on this point. Maybe Rhonda was right on this point. You got to have city officials who are willing to stop and think, to admit maybe their views are wrong.
You've got to have city officials that are willing to admit that maybe their views were wrong. What the? You first! Like, oh my god! If there ever was a human being that needed to just go ahead and admit that they were wrong, it's you. You need to admit that you were wrong. You need to admit that you should stop attacking the firefighters. That you need to just shut up completely about the use of the fire trucks, because your views are shared by nobody. How can you sit there and actually say that? Like, out loud. You actually said out loud that you have to have people willing to admit that they're wrong. That, I don't know how much more hypocritical how much more hypocritical does it get than that? And I don't know what happened between you and Callie, but, so here's another little thing that somebody pointed out to me the other day. God, I about hit the floor. I guess Callie had posted something on her Facebook. I don't know what it was. And you made some reply, and Callie said, "Rhonda, I don't post on your site, so please stay off mine." Your reply to that was, "And you want to serve the public? I guess all can see that you will selectively serve." Oh my god. Like, I'm just gonna refresh your memory. Every single time that somebody comments on your posts, you delete the comment and then message them that they can private message you, but they can't post on your page. So you can post on Callie's page. When Callie says, "Don't do that," you accuse her of only wanting to selectively serve. And then when a lot of people post a view on your page, you say, "I'm gonna block you if you do it again." Come on, Rhonda. I mean, you can't honestly think that this is right. You can't. There's no freaking way that you can think this is right. Just give it up. Admit you're wrong. You are wrong. You might not be wrong about every single little thing, but you are wrong about every single way you apply it. So move on and leave the citizens of Nevada alone.